Welcome to the story of 2025 in photographs and stories from the life of Jack. And we kick off the year and we've all gone skiing. Yes, this is New Year's Day with the combined Hanselelli family having a good time. We also had a good time on Kat's birthday, cocktails for her 21st birthday, very appropriate. And wine for my 67th birthday, again I think is very appropriate. The boys came up a lot, which was very, very nice. And Daniel, heroically here in the London Marathon, unfortunately hit the concrete at 23.5 miles. And you know what? He organised his own marathon down the river with his friends after. So turned disaster into triumph. Well done, Daniel. Matthew, well, he's living the life of a teacher, cycling to school in Bristol. He is with Robin at the Beehive because they're going to the Cheltenham Jazz Festival. Everybody came up for the Cheltenham Jazz Festival. I saw Roger Daltrey. Yes, Roger Daltrey, 49 years after seeing him with The Who, Vetchfield, Swansea. The other big occasion was Thomas's 30th birthday. My baby's 30 and isn't he doing well? Yes. We had the whole gang up again in the middle of the summer. And then a few days later, we all went to London because it was Lizzie's engagement party to Charlie. That's nice. I got smartened up by Mel and we went to this great party full of beautiful people who came up and said hello, but I didn't have a clue who they were, which was a slight shame. Anyway, next day, it was very, very hot, went for a kind of picnic in the local London fields. And look, I had an ice cream. We also went to Maureen's 90th, which is very, very nice for the Reeves family, and here are all the girls. And we met Milo, yes, Amber and baby Milo, that's fantastic. That meant there were 11 of us sitting down to Christmas lunch, very nice indeed, and then walking Darius up to the top of the escarpment, work off some of those mince pies, and before too soon it was time to say goodbye to my boys. So it's been a good year on the family front. But where have we been and who have we done it with? Well, we kicked off by going to Bradford upon Avon. Never been there before. It's like a mini Bath and it's got this fantastic stone Saxon church. I then went on another one of my kind of Exodus adventures, this time to India, Kerala, right up into the tea plantations, the mountains. Here we are trekking away, then down into the plain and seeing the cities and the temples. I did it with these lovely people. They were great. Then when the races were on, we went off to Whitney-on-Wye, yes, and here we are celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Only one problem, it wasn't St. Patrick's Day, but who's bothered? We did get the date right for Jenny's 60th birthday. That's quite something. Went to Oxford, yes, Gordon and Jenny, and we saw David Gray. Very good concert, very good day, yes. And talking about our husbands in love with their wives. Look at this, Christopher Harris. Oh, that's just fantastic. Yes, and we've been to lots of National Trust properties. This is near Snows Hill. Here's Mel kind of looking at the kind of buds and what have you. And then off walking in France near Ian's house. So here's the gang, all staunch members of Cirencester Tennis Club. Here's a very good photograph of Ian, I think the best one I've seen of all these years. You always get a good photograph of Lizzie and Mel, so that was nice to see. I don't think Mel will be too pleased with this one though. This isn't the Mulvans were trudging up that hill, but she's made a tough stuff. She got there and was a lot happier after we'd found this fantastic pub for the evening meal, so that was good. Very happy here with our old friend Becca. Very happy, but I wouldn't say as happy as James, who's bordering on delirious here with 2 wines and a beer. Yes, and here they are in the garden, strong women. And talking about strong women, here's Rachel with Mel in London off to some literary writing thing. And then with Daniel, yes, watching the cricket. What a life she is before strolling round the garden. Mel had a writing hut built by Stephen Lee. Yeah, the boys did a good job. And she had all her college friends up in the summer, in the garden, in the sunshine. And I had all my college friends at Henley. Yes, here's Peter. He's lost loads of weight as well. And my crew from 45 years ago. Yes, and my stroke from 39 years ago. And yeah, another gathering of the clans. I really do like this. We got rid of all these sproglets. We're going to have a good time now. talking about good time, we love Jenny's walks. It usually involves a fair amount of rain, and it did threaten, but I think we just about got away with it. We like our little weeks away. This one's to Wales, castles, and this is Dylan Thomas's boathouse. Very serene, in contrast to Tenby, where the local kids, well, they were throwing themselves off the seawall, yes. Here's Gary, yes, he's getting stronger, which is good to see, and so's Karma. So I wish both of them a speedy recovery. Roy and Karma here in the gardens of Sudley Castle. And the Beardy Beards was 30 years now. I know that because Thomas is 30, and we had a great walk as well. And then on to the pub, the Victoria, which I remember being a dump and is now a super smart Uber pub. Talking about super smart, here the Swansea boys. I love the Swansea boys, and they love each other. Look at this, kiss, kiss. Griff, mind you, does swing both ways, and you can see how delighted Mel is. So David was getting jealous, so I gave him a hug as well there. Nice to see this plaque on my mother's bench. Thanks for Megan for pointing that out. And then, well, we went off to Norway on the Hurtigruten, yes, and it was absolutely fantastic. Scenery out of this world. Came back, a party, my old mate Rob, and is celebrating the fact his son William is off to Cambridge. Well done, William, for getting there and for staying alive. Yes, that's some achievement. We had a holiday in Croatia, 2 parts, one in the city, Zadar, and one on an island with no cars with the gang. I think we had a very, very good time. The perfect holiday, I would say. Getting towards November now. And who's this? It's Lizzie again. I'm in a pub with Lizzie, yes, and we've been to the Orla Club dinner, so that was great. I persuaded Chris to come. He wanted to go to Greenwich, so off we went. He particularly wanted to go to the Cutty Sark. And Chris, what you want, you get, yes. I wanted to go to Morocco, and here I am, yes, and I went with this lovely bunch of people. So I think you can see that we got out and about really quite a lot in 2025. It was great. Now I want to talk a little bit about health, because I'm getting on now. I'm 67, so here I am in India in February, top of the mountain. I'm looking a bit gaunt because I kind of hit the wall 6 days in a row and lost a ridiculous amount of weight. Made me look better when I got back though. And as the summer came, well, went swimming all the time and cycling, kind of discovering all these wonderful places. Tewkesbury Abbey on the bike, enjoying ourselves in the garden. So I'd lost kind of loads and loads of weight, and then I made this big decision to have my foot operated on. I'm not going to show you the before shot of my foot because I got complaints last time. Here's the after shot. Recovery consisted of sitting on my bottom for 2 months, which sounds great, but actually you get a bit cabin crazy after a bit. So I basically watched the trees turn colour and carefully kind of bandaged my foot. I wasn't Mel's only patient. Flash had the cone of shame on, which is a bad thing. So I was pretty stationary, but Mel's never stationary. She was going berserk, tending her grasses and watering and getting all the leaves up off the lawn. But the good news is my foot, look, I think that's a lot better. Need to look after it now, but I think that's the result. End of the year, it's getting cold and we're going walking. You can see our profiles here. So I think by the end of 2025, it was down to 13.5 stone, back, getting my mobility back. It all bodes well for 2026. Leave you with a few last shots. This is a Bishop Gore school tie. I've been doing videos of that. This is a nice bit of street art. I like good street art. We get a lot of that now. And finally, a photograph turned into a watercolour, AI, ChatGPT. I think we're going to see a lot more of that as years progress. So that's it, 2025, a good year for the family, a good year for being out and about, and a good year for health as well. So thank you very much for watching. If you were a part of any of that, thank you very much for making it a great year. Bye-bye, and look forward to seeing you in 2026. Yes, 2026. Bye-bye then. Bye-bye.